Oh crap, I don't have my microphone. I hope the volume is good. We shall see. We shall see. Oh boy. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Am I coming through okay? I don't have my mic. Hey, Melissa, am I coming through okay? I don't have my mic because I thought we was gonna be rocking and rolling on the restream. Hey, Butterfly, Pam, Esty. All right, we cooking with glad gas. I don't have my microphone down here. I should have went and got it, but I was like, let me get back on here. Well, my little bubble just got busted. I gotta do some more research. I thought I was doing something today. I thought I was doing something. Lord have mercy. Well, this has taught me. Thank you, Del Ree Love. This taught me something today that, sometimes doing it the regular way is okay. All right. TW's win. He was brave enough to join the live on mic. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't tripping. I'm proud that at least, hey, at least I was able to connect the restream to the live. So that's good. But I'm going to reach out to, I think her name is Queen Alchemy, and see if she'll be willing to help me, or if I can find another YouTube video that can help. So yeah, because I want us to be able to have those, deeper discussions. And I definitely don't want nobody to feel triggers. I think Esty said this feel like raising your hand for the watchtower. Like, that won't be the case. I think once all the, it's almost like, what was it called? Hollywood Squares. It's like Hollywood Squares. You would be able to see everybody's square, and so you will see if they talking, even if they're not on camera, because I think like the box will kind of pulsate. Excuse me. And then it'll just be a discussion. But we'll do it this way until I can figure it out. That's what, yeah, I think that's how it goes, TW. That you do have to, I think you do have to mute yourself when you're not speaking. Yeah, I do. But I will confirm. Yeah, Ma, you joined. Thank you, Anaiha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But thank you. Esther, you funny. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Butterfly. Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know. Butterfly said she didn't necessarily detect a delay. But TW said it was like a delay. Yeah, we know you real, not a bot. Did anybody else experience like a delay? So, like I say, just from my observation, I think when you like trying to have the volume, I guess, up so you can hear yourself. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Cause I don't want us to give up on it. I don't want us to give up on it. And I do want us to be able to come up, and have discussions. Cause I know y'all get tired of typing. Okay, it was a slight delay, but no echo. All right, we'll figure it out. I'm very proud of myself that I even got that far. We tried, okay? We tried today, and that's all we can do. So let's see. Melissa had a great week with her wins. Butterfly had some good emotional wins, not crashing out, as they say. um I'm still kind of, I don't know if you want to call it riding high. I don't know what's the word. Just one lady told me one time, she said, "Were you operating in your zone of excellence or something like that?" She said. And right now I just feel like I feel good, despite on paper things in the past would have been like driving me crazy. But I just push through every day. I feel like when it comes to my finances, uh because anytime you elevate in anything, whether it's your personal body, your home, your business, whatever, you're gonna have to come up off some money. So, the summertime, it do kind of get slow. Because people like, hey, they gonna get the body they gonna get, right? And my practice prior to this shift had been heavy in the medical weight loss space. So, it's to be expected. I end up getting this new clinic, so it's $320 more. But in all these financial things where I normally would be like, oh my God, I'm so broke, and I don't even think about that. I'm like, y'all remind me, who was it? The mama was talking to, was it Elijah or Elijah? And he was like, feed me, woman. And she like, I only have enough for, one more day for me and my son, or what have you. But like every time she went to make that flour and oil or whatever, it was always something in there. So that's how I look. When it's time to pay them bills, if it's money there, then I'm like that lady in the Bible. Y'all know what story I'm talking about. I just can't remember who was telling her to do it. Okay. So Melissa say the delay was in the showing up. So like after she hit enter on typing, it would be like about 45 seconds. All right. I'll find out. Who knows? Maybe Restream got a little onboarding or something. I am pretty sure I can, TW. Now I just need to learn that. So we this is a win. We at least attempted to do the call in, or whatever you want to call it. Call in, drop the link, or what have you. So I'm proud that I was able to at least do that. I was at least able to bring up two people, right? We got to hear TW's very given circuit overseer voice. I'm just messing with you. Um, yeah, it's only gonna get better, y'all. I'm telling you, my technology skills is gonna greatly improve, right? I mean, if y'all look at, and I'm gonna do this video, but tomorrow I have to go get an MRI on my right knee, um, because we need to know what caused the Baker cyst. Maybe I do have a meniscus tear, and based on some of the things that I was telling him that happens to my knee sometimes, I might do. So I don't know. I might end up having to have a little bit of a procedure or something like that. I know something ain't right, but anyway. So it is my goal in the morning I don't think I got nothing to do. My MRI is not till 4:45. Um, it's a video I gotta get out. I gotta at least get it recorded tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get it uploaded tomorrow. But I do want to talk about I'm jumping I'm jumping the video for tomorrow morning ahead of the video I was gonna do, which was talking about how I went from clueless to monetized. Right? It's a big deal, y'all. Y'all just don't be knowing when these little technology wins happen. I'll be excited, because it is not my ministry. Butterfly had to tell me how to go and look for the doggone most recent comments, because she was like, I wrote a long comment on that live, and I'm like, I don't see it. I'm just saying, I ain't slow, but when it comes to technology, I might be. CJ said, peace of mind. Hi, Ebony. Yes, always just enough. I'm definitely in that season, and I'm okay with it. That's the win. That's the beauty. Anybody who know me, my mom, my husband, close friends, I get very sensitive about money. But in this space, I don't know. It's just like something is letting me know this is just what's necessary. This is just what's necessary to get to where you want to be. And so, I just keep doing me. You trying to take down your belly, CJ? I don't think it's nothing too serious. But thanks, Melissa. I just want to kind of get it over with. I'm so tired of going back and forth to the south side of Chicago, because that's where my doctors and stuff is. So I was telling my husband that once this knee stuff is resolved, as much as I love my endocrinologist, I'm coming out here where we live, which is in the north suburbs. And at least that way, if I get bad bedside manner, at least I'm 10 minutes from home versus an hour, sitting in traffic and paying tolls. Okay, let's see. TW said, how is my experience with money? I'm sorry, he said, here is my experience with money. Even when you have no money issues, like in my case, you never feel financially secure 100%. Oh, absolutely. We always could use more, right? Can always use more. I have not been taking my Zyrtec these last few days, and now I'm paying for it. Because I knew a couple of days ago that the allergies was kicking back up, and I didn't do what I needed to. Thank you, TW. Thank you, Butterfly. The only thing is, MRIs, that you gotta sit in that thing, and it's boom, boom, it's so noisy. But hopefully it'll be quick. Thankfully, they was able to get me in not too far from my house. I think it's I don't know, maybe 25 minutes. Which is nice. So, because Saturday I'm going to be in a 5K. I know you got knee problems, you're gonna be in a 5K, but I'm not gonna run it. And I don't have no problems walking. I had finished up my 75 South. I don't think I lost no 10 pounds. I haven't gotten on the scale just yet. To see if I've lost anything. I really think I've built muscle, because I've really been feeling like I gained weight. But I think it's because I built muscle, because I'm definitely not flabby no more. So that's a plus. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a 5K Saturday. And looking forward to it. My girlfriend and I going. She was like, I can't run it. I said, I don't. My definition of running is a trot. That's my jog. It's a trot, but we gonna walk it. It's a Stan's Donut. I don't know if y'all got Stan's Donuts where y'all live. So it's a fun one. She's like, I wanna keep doing these. I said, okay. You ain't said nothing but a word. I like doing stuff like that. Like I think my very first 5K was the hot chocolate 5K. That go to a lot of different states and stuff. But anyway. All right, before we get into this hot topic, y'all, I just want to show y'all something. I don't know if y'all can see it. But y'all see how this eyelash is really like curved and this one is not? Like, I don't know if y'all can see that. So I went and got something called a lash lift. I went and got something called a lash lift. As you can see, she did a great job on this one, right? It lifted my lashes, gives it a little zhuzh without having to put mascara on. But what did she do to this one? I've been putting mascara and using a curl lash because I didn't even want to put the chemicals on there no more. So I'm sitting up here looking like I got one eyelash on and one off. I was like, you know what? I ain't doing it no more. Just a waste of money. All right, my rant is over. All right, let's see what I done missed. Hi, Synergy. All right, TW has a question for the chat. After leaving the JWs, do you enjoy Christmas, birthdays, etc.? I no longer have the joy I had before I joined the JWs. I have been out over 30 years. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Synergy, you are welcome. Glad that you enjoy them. SD said ditto to TW. Melissa said, that's what I'm trying to do is trying to build muscle, been drinking protein and increase my meat intake and have some weights I have in the house. I have been trying to have a routine. Yeah, you getting it, girl. Butterfly retracted a message. Y'all didn't even notice my eyelashes. I notice it. It's like, golly, it drives me crazy. And this wears off like in 6 to 8 months. Me and my husband went and took professional photos on Sunday. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna even like the pictures because all I'm gonna see is the eyelash difference. You've been disfellowship for 2 years. That's all right. You out. Let's see, Melissa. I also have been going to the basketball courts regularly, and I'm getting I think it's supposed to say better on my shots. Nothing but net best sounded. Okay. Cheryl Swoop. All right, Melissa, can you dunk the ball? Melissa, no, I used to try so hard back in the day when I was in high school. Butterfly, I didn't notice at all until you zoomed in. That was all you could tell. Well, I'm glad. I hope it don't come up on these videos, these photos that we done took. Spent my money. All right, y'all. So TW had put that question in the chat if y'all want to address that. And then I want to talk about this hot topic. It's more of a hot topic question of the week kind of thing. But so to answer his question, I think I've answered this in one of the videos. Like birthdays had never been like a super big deal, but I mean, I'm not one of these people who like celebrate my birthday all month, all week, or nothing like that. But it's always, have been acknowledged and stuff like that. Um, you know, I'm just a regular, black girl from the South Side. So, if you had a little birthday party, you had some hot dogs and chips, ice cream and cake, and your cousins and the people on the block came over kind of thing. So that, and then even when I became an adult, I never was like, yeah, let's go all out. And none of my friends was like that, I think now people do it and more so for social media with the big, the big productions. And then I got a cousin. She's a birthday girl. So she does big things for her birthday and for her daughter's birthday. But that's her thing. It's just always been her thing. The holidays, like with me not having, small kids, most of my cousins' kids are now actually grown. It's more so just a time to kind of get with family and just reminisce about the old days, like my grandparents, and stuff like that. We had recently took a 3-day trip to Michigan to celebrate my mom's birthday, and all her siblings except for my uncle, um, was able to come, and we had a good time. We kept it simple because we was in the hotel. Like the first night we was there, um, we had gotten hoagies because my mama like hoagies, Chicago style hoagies, and we had like chips and like pop that they liked from when they was younger, and we just had a good time. So it was just more so just talking about like the old days and funny stories and things of that nature. Um, but yeah, I don't go all out, but you know, um, I don't think my experience as Jehovah's Witness changed how I celebrate it or anything like that. I think more so is just because I'm older, I don't have small kids and stuff like that. But lately, and probably like this year, I um I probably I did end up buying like a small little Christmas tree a few years ago. Um, but it's more so just the nostalgia of it, the way I grew up as far as like my maternal grandmother, that was her favorite holiday. So little stuff like that. Oh, you live in Michigan? Yeah, we went to Lord, Four Winds in New Buffalo. We had a good time. Butterfly. I don't know why are you retracting your stuff on purpose or is something happening? Synergy said, "Help me find a disfellowship single lady, somebody pretty and smart like you." Oh my God, you funny. TW, maybe it's just kids that go crazy at Christmas time. Yeah, I think kids. Some people may do it, but like I say, if they doing it for social media, it's more so like the flex of it all. Melissa said, "TW, for me, I don't really get excited for any of the holidays. I just like the fact that I can participate in and don't feel guilty about it. That is a plus." Yeah, Italian beef be good. Let's see, Matt D. What do you do when your doctor tells you? Okay, let's get you out of here, cause. All right, let's see. Melissa, same. I don't dislike the holidays. It is that I did not participate for 10 years and I'm no longer, get hyped. All right, Butterfly said, personally, I loathe religion in its every form. Thus, Christmas is not something I enjoy. However, my fiance was fortunate enough not to be raised in the cult and celebrated growing up, although he is religious. Is that what that's supposed to say? Synergy, I'm sure you can find you somebody. TW, as an adult, I have everything I want. Hey, stop. Y'all know it's almost that time. They start acting a fool. As an adult, I have everything I want. In fact, I am on a mission to buy less. Yes, I hate clutter. Whew, we ain't gonna even get started. Like, I got such big, audacious plans for my life, for my business, for my home, and it is starting with decluttering. I know I will never be a self-professed minimalist, but I'm gonna definitely be as pseudo minimalist as I can, because it's just like I just got too much stuff, and it's like I still have a lot of stuff, and it's even after doing what I consider big purges. Okay, Butterfly said religious and have a little boy, so buy him gifts. Okay, got you. He's not religious. Got you. All right, Pam. Talk to you later. Um. All right, y'all. So I'm sure y'all done seen it. Y'all done heard about it. Y'all done seen spoofs about it. So I'm sure y'all saw about this CEO and director of HR or whatever her position was. They got put up on like the big kissing, what they call them, jumbotron kind of thing at the Coldplay concert, and they was all hugged up. She was in front of him, he was behind her. So then when they flashed to them, the man ducked down, the lady turned her back to the camera, whatever, this, that, and the third. And so come to find out, they are not married, they are not shy, they are co-workers, like senior management or whatever, who were having an affair. And so the guy was the CEO of the company, and to my knowledge, he has resigned. And I don't know what's going on with the lady. They issue these PR, statements and all this stuff. So, this has been the hot topic before, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed. Like every day is somebody. Today, Hulk Hogan passed. Lord, I can't think of the man's name, but the jazz musician. If you like smooth jazz, you've heard the song. I can't even think of the name, but I love it. So because of those deaths, like people ain't, making fun of it again. So I think I had read somewhere where they were trying to say they were going to sue Coldplay for putting them up there. Right? So here's the thing. Who's wrong? Is Coldplay wrong? I think and Butterfly might know this because she be knowing like all the laws and things of that nature. Isn't it like I don't know what the word would be, that when you go to something public like a concert or something like that, like you waive your right to I guess privacy, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't it say on the ticket somewhere, like, you could be recorded for, whether they plan on putting the concert on, Netflix or whatever. So why would you, if you at this concert with your mistress and you see that they about to start, panning around the arena, why would you continue to stand up there hugged up, booed up? And now you want to sue Coldplay or the stadium or whatever. No, sue yourself. Sue yourself. People are just so I don't even know how to say this politically correctly. Clueless. They just so clueless. Like, dude, so are you mad that Coldplay busted you out? Like, who are you really mad at? It's crazy. What's y'all thoughts? That's true, TW. And I put myself on a timetable. So I got 2 pair of shoes that fall under my like spring summer shoes. And I said, if I do not wear them by the time when it's time to switch my fall winter clothes out of the closet drawers and put them in my totes and put vice versa, then these shoes gotta go. Esther, you still got Kingdom Hearts clothes? I definitely don't have Kingdom Hearts clothes. Yes, Ozzy Osbourne died. Yes, Chuck Mangiano. Thank you. I know, Butterfly. It's so sad. I had to take a pause from all of that. TW, I know it's probably not uncommon. Melissa, you don't think the guy was wrong? For what do you mean by that? You don't think he was wrong for what? Being mad that they panned to them, or what could you elaborate on that? Well, yeah, because they acted in such a weird way, Esty. Dwayne, you ain't never heard of Coldplay? I thought didn't they do the Super Bowl a couple of years ago? They got a couple of songs. If you heard the songs, you probably be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't heard those songs before." Melissa say they took that chance, they got caught. People need to start taking responsibility for their own actions. I agree. Butterfly say yes, that's actually covered in First Amendment. Unfortunately, there is no expectation. Thank you. I knew you was gonna know. Essie said, "My kid, no Coldplay. Otherwise, I would not know the band." I mean, I couldn't tell you the name of Coldplay songs off the top of my head, but I know that I've heard them before. I'm a little bit of a music connoisseur, so even if I may not know the name of the song, I've heard it. I may even know some lyrics, and things of that nature. So, um, but I want to say Coldplay. Y'all didn't heard these songs. I know y'all didn't heard these songs. Let me see. Now y'all done made me. I should have brought my other phone down here. Let me see. I'm almost positive Coldplay. Because I wasn't it Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars that year. Let me see. Now y'all got me investigating. Okay, let me leave this alone. I don't know what's going on with the restring. All right, let's see. I'm almost positive. Coldplay Super Bowl. Yes. So, do y'all remember the year? This was 2016. Do you remember when Beyonce, Bruno Mars, and that white band did the Super Bowl? That was Coldplay. I love a lot of their songs. I couldn't tell you. But like the one song that I know y'all probably didn't heard, When I Ruled the World, y'all know I can't play it. Oh, so the name of the song, I call it When I Ruled the World, but the name of the song is called Viva La Vida. Y'all didn't heard that song before. I be knowing these like white artists. I used to drive Uber. And I said I'm gonna make this video. I used to drive Uber, so baby, I knew all the white bands, all the lyrics. Because I used to, try to keep it mellow for the demographic. But yeah. No, they weren't wrong. Let's see, TW. I think the guy was wrong and stupid. I feel sorry for his wife and kids. If you want to fool around, then get married. Don't get married, right? People are so trifling. They dodge accountability like Neo dodged those bullets in the Matrix. Y'all know what? I ain't never watched the Matrix all the way through. Shame on me, right? I love Coldplay. Please listen to Clocks, my fave song by them. I probably know that song. I probably just didn't know that's the name of it. I can't play it right now because I don't want YouTube to be copyrighting me. But let me put that in my notes. Clocks. Coldplay. All right. Oh, yeah. That song sounds familiar. Yes. My favorite music is grounded in the 1960s and 70s, also big band from the 1940s. I'm more familiar with the 1970s songs. Yeah. But y'all probably didn't heard it in a grocery store or something like that. Y'all have heard some of their stuff. So like I say, I know their songs, but don't always get the words right. Like the song I call Rule the World actually finds out is Vila da Vida. But in my head, it's When I Rule the World song. So anyway, yes, People just do not want to take accountability. Like, how dumb can you be? You clearly was like in some type of suite. Y'all standing at the edge, right, of the suite. Like, y'all, one like y'all was in the back where the food is or what, you know what I mean? So it's like you wanted to be seen. So you got what you wanted. It's I don't know. People get on my nerves. They just so dumb. So he resigned. And I haven't heard anything about her resigning or losing her job. She's married, believe she has kids. Now, I this reminds me of, there was a CEO. I really liked him too. I really, really liked him. I reckon he probably is still, in the organization. And he had gave a talk, and he like painted this picture, right, where you and this person at work, it starts off, innocent, blah blah blah, now y'all eat lunch together, now y'all might call each other work husband, work wife, whatever. He leads it up. And so then he say, and then you end up, crossing that line, right? And now you feel bad. And then he say, but what you should have been doing, instead of all this, as it led up, you should have been thinking from that first interaction when the person said, hey, let's have a cup of coffee, or whatever he was saying, that you should have saw it all the way through. That not stopping at when they messed around, right? Like seeing it all the way through. And it was like you seeing your spouse devastated, seeing your children devastated, seeing your family devastated, seeing the congregation devastated, this and that. And I remember thinking like, yeah, it is jacked up when people, cheat on their spouses and stuff like that. But obviously, he emphasized more so how it hurts the congregation. So don't have affairs because it hurt the congregation, was the gist. Yep, TW, that's true. All right, Melissa, good night. Oh, it's kind of late. All right, y'all. Well, we had a few snafus today. Oh, yeah, I know that people sleep around in the workplace. Hello, say that again, butterfly. Okay. Yeah, but TW said governing body begs for poor JWs to donate while they fly first class to conventions in Europe. I got a video that I want to talk about. You made me think about it, TW, about my experience when I, had the privilege to finally meet the criteria to go on a international convention. I'm gonna do that video as well. So I'm like, let me get through this 5K, and I'm gonna be more consistent with the videos. I know it'd be like 7-10 days in between lately. Just I've been having a lot of stuff going on, but I'm gonna do better moving forward. I just need to get this 5K out the way, and we're gonna be rocking and rolling. And so let's take a vote. Should we stick with the regular program, or should we try again with Restream, like next week or a couple of weeks from now? Y'all take a vote. That means I'm gonna take it in consideration. All right, TW said try again. All right, give me a couple of weeks, because I'm gonna reach out to her, and when she get back to me. All right, okay, all right, we got 2. Let's try again. Awesome. And then now that y'all know I'm over here trying to cook with a little gas, now you can get your nerves together and come up. Okay? And I don't want y'all having no flashbacks, feeling like you got to raise your hand to get called on. And you don't have to show yourself, you know. You don't have to show yourself. All right, butterfly. Okay, Esty. All right. All right. So we'll see. We'll see what this MRI. So we'll try again maybe in another couple of weeks. We'll see. We'll see. Cause it's like my first like that. The next 2 weeks is like is busy. But I'm gonna reach out to her tomorrow. That's my intention. I'll make myself a note. So that maybe she can help me troubleshoot a little bit. But how did it look? Did it look okay? As far as the restreaming, I probably won't post that video for replay because we didn't really even get a chance to talk about it. I know we were so busy trying to figure out the tech of it all and everything. So, what I do want to add is that we will have some spaces open up for book club. We are finishing up next Monday. Did I bring it down here? I didn't. We're finishing up our book about emotional intelligence. Excuse me. This coming Monday, and then on Monday we should be voting on what our next book will be. And so we usually take like a 2-week break, and then we'll start back up. So if you've been been thinking about maybe coming over, we do it on Monday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We usually only go about an hour. In very rare occasions, we may go over 5 to 10 minutes, but very rare. It's a small group. This book, we had 7 people. And sometimes all 7 show up, and that's including me, and sometimes they don't. So it's a small group, but we have a good time. Yeah. Essie said it was a slight delay. Okay, thank you. The audio and visual was good. Okay. I'm not going to post that one, TW. Okay, it looked really good, very clear. Awesome. All right, we're going to try again, y'all. Y'all keep putting good energy out there for your girl. And we're going to power through. We're going to power through. I think it's because of the mic being on, TW. But we're going to get it figured out. We're going to get it figured out. I'm going to reach out to somebody that I know uses Restream, and she has people up on her her live streams. Oh, they definitely do. And I'm tired. I had to go to about 25 minutes away to pick up my, you wear your little thing for the 5K and your shirt and stuff. So I'm a little tired. It rained today. My allergies is getting a little better. I might have to take a Benadryl so that I could be straight for tomorrow. It's been super hot here in the Chicago area. So just all the things. But hey, we still had a good time. I'm glad we was able to come over here and resume and, talk about some things and stuff like that. So be on the lookout, y'all. I am going to I'm going to try to push out at least 2-3 videos in the next couple of days because I'm trying to get my little $100 in order to get your AdSense money, you have to reach at least $100. And so I'm not there yet. Oh, and Butterfly, be on the lookout for videos and live schedule for member only content. Y'all don't forget, we got the membership. I still gotta get it all planned, But I think we're definitely going to still keep the Tell Me Something Good Thursdays. We're definitely going to do a Wellness Wednesday, and we're going to do a girls' night, kind of live, where we can talk about women things. What was the other one? So Wellness Wednesday, and then in the membership there'll be members only type videos. So when you do look at the memberships, it's 2 tiers. I think the first one is $2.99, and the other one I think is $4.99, or it might be $5.99. I'm not sure. But look and see, the different um, things that come with it. So thank you to Butterfly again for being one of the first 2 people to join the membership. Greatly appreciate that. And I'll be getting all that updated in the next week or so. Okay, it's hot everywhere, it sound like. Mango Monster, that's perfect. Yes, indeedy. Yep. So got some real interesting and fun things for the memberships, because um I like doing challenges, giveaways. That's just how I am. I do it even for my patients in the clinic. We do one. I guess you could say it's bi-monthly, because we started putting the newsletter out bi-monthly, just because it was too much trying to do it every month. So be on the lookout for that. I got the first big video for that. I think it's gone. I can't wait to see what y'all think. But that'll be on the members only tab. All right, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna keep y'all, because I know a lot of y'all are on the East Coast time, and it's past 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go get these dogs their melatonin, and then I'm going. Now, I started watching this Netflix show called The Hunting Wives. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know if that was on y'all list. Just be prepared. Make sure the kids ain't in the room. It's crazy. But now I gotta see what happened. So I might go up here and watch one little episode of that and take my butt to bed. All right. So y'all have a great weekend. Stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Oh, Butterfly, you still watching Forever? Yeah, I can't wait for season 2. Can't wait. All right, y'all. All right, I'm out.